Flip your screen. Wait a second. Oh my gosh. This trial is definitely the most difficult one, and I'm here. I'm here. What is good, YouTube? It is your boy, most hated JC, also known as the world's greatest detective known to man. Back at y'all with some more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, big bro. I know y'all surprised I'm back on this. I'm not gonna lie, editing the trial back, you know, the first half of the trial was enjoyable, right? But when my energy did start to shift, it was kind of butt. But for me saying the whole case was butt, I don't like to apologize. I'm here to finish out this trial strong. You know we are back in our greatest detective shirt, bro. Ring on and all, big bro. So if you are excited to finish this trial, bro, make sure to leave a like, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and turn that post notification bell so you're always in the know when I'm posting brand new vids, so you don't miss any of them, because they all be heat, bro. I'll be telling you, I'll be doing my thug diz. And if you want to be in the loop with everything important regarding the channel, follow the socials that are displayed right here. There are also is linked in the description below for a direct link to the social media you want to follow me on, bro. It's easy, free, takes a few seconds, and it benefits you a lot. And I would also like to apologize for the audio problem last video. I didn't realize how loud the music was, but hopefully this video it should be fixed, so everything should be here more perfectly. So yeah, without any further ado, let's continue this trial. I'm excited to be back, bro. I'm finishing this case so we can move on to the second game. It's been long enough. Hello. All right, we are back. Hopefully the music is good with my voice. It's not too loud. You can hear me perfectly. The audio levels is looking nice and right. Okay, hope you're having a good day. Hope this video makes your day better. Let's continue this trial on me. So I'm here for it, bro. I'm here for it. And y'all thought I was gonna take another month break from it, huh? No? I'm gonna twist this. I love this game, but the last half of the first part of this trial was butt. I'm gonna be honest. I love you, Capcom, though, but the last part of that was dragged out. February 23rd, 11:56 a.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 2. Hold up, though. The gesture with the bonnet in the ring. How y'all feel about it? I'm clean. Said I look foolish. Mr. Wright? Huh? What? Are trials always like this with you? Pretty much, yeah. I always get the short end of the stick no matter what. Like, you're swimming up from the bottom of a lake about to reach the surface? Yeah, pretty much. But no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there. I get there. I'm undefeated, never lost. Don't play with me. Pretty much. Except today, we're swimming in quicksand. Yeah, you saw it's looking real hopeless. So, what happened to your sister anyway? Apparently, she got called off to the judge's chambers. Probably something to do with that piece of cloth. Oh yeah, because we saw at the end, they found that what could be her scarf in the muffler. I don't know if it actually is yet. So, this is where we turn this trial around, right? Our only weapon, a tiny, insignificant piece of cloth. I hope it's not tiny and insignificant, or else this first trial was trash. But I'm still here to power through. I'm the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell the truth. Hola, partner. Is that McCree? Hold on. I've been Mrs. Theme though. Ready? Done. You can't tell me his theme's not hard. They say you show a red claw to a bull, it'll fire up his temper. That's what they told me when I was a youngin', at least. We know he's not even from Texas. This guy is from California, bro. He's a poser. Officer Marshall! Thought I could take a look-see at how the trial's going. Looks like I'm late. Yeah, you missed the whole first half. They've got the home range locked down tighter than a fort in enemy territory. Like, what are you talking about? That hard to slip out, huh? What is going on over there anyway? All the police I've seen these last 2 days have been really on edge. Don't you got enough on your plate without worrying about other people, compadre? You damn right, but why you calling me compadre? You know I'm mixed? Like, that's kind of racist. I never heard you use compadre with Emma. Just saying. You could be worrying about the chief prosecutor's tasting mufflers, for example. Officer Marshall? The whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves. She wasn't even wearing a scarf. Yeah, I thought it was weird they try to play it off. Like, when I hear muffler, I think of a car. I guess in Japan, what, they refer to mufflers as scarves? I don't know. Talk to me if any of y'all know, because anytime I hear muffler, I instantly think of a car or bike, like they said. Like Edgeworth said. You don't say. Now don't that just beat all? Huh? Right. I've seen the red breeze blow at her slender neck many a time. I saw it that day too. She was wearing a red muffler. Yeah, she was wearing it, but we saw in the picture she doesn't have it on for some reason. So let's see. Let me turn this down just in case. I don't want the music to be too loud. What? At the award ceremony that afternoon. Edgeworth seen it too, I reckon. What does that mean? What, I reckon? Oh. In the photograph taken at the crime scene, she wasn't wearing a scarf. As you see, I just pointed out. I told you, I'm here today. I'm here today. I'm here today. I'm here.
I'm here.
I'm in a good mood today, y'all. Even though 3 recordings in, I'm happy, bro. So, Miss Star wasn't mistaken? Well, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horn. What's that mean, Gangalanch? Talk to me. Sometimes you just gotta let that bull go where it will. Only time will tell, my brother. I have a bad feeling about this. Right. So, what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright? Feces, boo-boo, it stink. If it's steak sauce, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Ooh-wee. Relax. I don't want no California ribs. I'm cool. Can I get a California roll, though? Hello, I do like my sushi. February 23rd, 12:32 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 9. I'm here. Resilient mind. I'd like to resume. Yeah, this is the first time we ever had a long trial, but it was only the first half. You know, that's probably what threw me off last video, not gonna lie. Because it was such a long time, and we didn't find out much, but I gotta remember, that was only the first half of this trial, so... It's usually, the trials have been one video, you know, so... I just gotta adjust. But it was dragged out, I'm not gonna lie. What's up? The judge keeps looking over at the prosecution. I see why. Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Your face is blue. Your lips are purple. You're sweating bullets. You got a boo-boo or something? You should have boo-booed when we took the little recess. Like, come on now. You had 30 minutes. That furrowed brow. Those grinding teeth. Those watery eyes. What's more, your eyes are unfocused. You're doubled over. Your back is bent. It can't be. This can't happen. Was he scared to lose to me again? I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth. Same. Well then, I believe it is time we continued on with this trial. We're here. During our recess, I had requested that the prosecution conduct an investigation. This is unacceptable! Yikes, I'm like... It seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself. Excuse me? Knock knock? Who's there? Who the hell hell is this? Who is this? What's with this guy? A strange, stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom. This is a completely new character. Who are you? Hey! The temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man came in. Who on earth is he? Yeah, who is this guy? His eyes look crazy. It's you. And his theme is crazy too. You hear this? Yo? Do you not talk? Like, bro over here having a stand contest with me. What would his voice be? Oh! Actually, this might be a chance since he's old, I can use my new voice. Sorry, I don't know. Sorry I'm late, Oogie. The roads are packed. It's just me. Long time no see, hey, Oogie. How you been? Swim much these days? I don't know, that a good voice? Hello? No, I've been so busy. Busy schmizzy, Iggy, my boy. You have to make time to relax. Yes, indeed. Iggy seems to be his nickname for the judge. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. I don't know what's that supposed to be. UG? I don't know. I'm afraid you're right. Very afraid. Yeah, they're boys. Sorry, but who are you? So you're Righto, the attorney. I've heard good things about you, son. Thanks? So sorry about our little worthy giving you all that trouble, eh? You know, we should all go swimming together sometime. Jolly! I guess he likes to swim. Little worthy. Mr. Wright, you don't know the district chief of police? Oh, they calling all the big top shotters dundadas. I'm sorry, no, I don't know him. Chief of police? He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district. And then he's not a man, he's a man of few words, I see. Name's Gantz, Damon Gantz. Pleased to meet you, everyone. I try to give him the same voice as the judge, but a little bit deeper, you know, I'm trying. My voice is not that deep, you hear me talk every day. Good. So what do we owe this honor today? It's been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it? This case has a lot to do with 2 years ago, bro. Well, it's Worthy here. Look at the poor fellow. Oh, so he calls Edgeworth Worthy and I'm Little Worthy? What the hell? I just thought I'd help out by bringing this. Her red scarf. Hey, that's my sister's muffler. So Miss Star wasn't just seeing things. I mean, we saw it in the picture ourselves. When the crime occurred, Miss Sky really was wearing that muffler. Then why didn't she have it on in the picture? But to think that it was stuffed into that exhaust pipe. Yep, we saw it. That's where we found it. On Little Worthy's car, no less. So who's Little Worthy? Me or Edge? Like, he called me Little... Okay, I don't know. Okay, I guess. Let me chill. What is with these awkward pauses? It's making me uncomfortable. It's really quite embarrassing, even for us. What's this? It's what you call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this. Okay. Chief, what kind of outfit are you running? Mr. Edgeworth. How could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job? Now wait a minute, Worthy. I've no desire to hear your excuses. I'm telling you to wait! Or didn't you hear me? Whoa! He tested your gangsta, Edgeworth? Have a look at this document where it says person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature is there. Miles Edgeworth? Yeah, because Miles don't investigate himself. He sends out his goons. That's not fair. On the day of the crime, I had... On the day of the crime, he was getting his award. So this is a setup though. Or am I thinking too ahead? On the day of the crime, he was getting his King of Prosecutors trophy, was he not? Okay. Yeah, look, on the day of the murder, it says it right there. So they could really been trying to set my boy up. Whoa.
You're head in the clouds because you got that award. I know how you feel. But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology. What? Are you serious? Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made.
Damn, Edgeworth. This is the first time I've seen Mr. Edgeworth at a loss for words. Maybe I'm not such a big fan no more, Phoenix. He's kind of a meow meow.
This kind of major blunder is unlike you, Mr. Edgeworth. God. The court accepts this new evidence. But I'd like to ask the defense a favor first.
Oh, what you got? What you need from me? Yeah?
Just to be sure, I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife.
The blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not.
Could you open it up for me, I wonder?
This is the sheath to Edgeworth's knife? Yes, well, I think all you have to do is push that switch and...
If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I won't be able to pound my gavel anymore.
Why you want me to get my fingerprints on it, big bro? What you got going on? Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to point it at people no more. You know Phoenix loves his... Objection! I'm not gonna lie, I feel... Hold on. Let me hit it right, Objection! That's kind of hard. Come on, just hurry up and open it. Okay, I'm here. Oh, they doing it by themselves. They don't need me to press. Let's go. Hey. Back in the mix. It's attorney. I'ma do my thing. You know me. I keep it clean. Most hated JC. Yeah, you know me. I'm the greatest detective known to be. Known to be. Hey, you know I keep the gavel on me. I mean, I said a gavel, but I'm not a judge. I'm meant to say I keep the facts on me. I keep it on the top of my... There's a small tag on this knife. It seems to say SL92. Why does that sound familiar? What does that mean? SL92, have we heard that before? Well, I've heard something similar, right? DL6 of DL6 incident fame. I was like, why does that sound familiar? But it's strange. So this probably gonna tie into another case from 2 years ago, because we know this trial is gonna definitely go the distance. This probably has to tie into a case from 2 years ago where Angel lost her job, and you know there's a lot of more lore to be found. But it's strange. Huh? What is? I'm not certain, but I get the feeling I've seen this somewhere before. Letters like this, or letters that looked a lot like this somehow. Okay, they knew what they were doing. I'm like, why does it sound familiar? Okay, and what is this? Why is it wet? We're not gonna talk about that? What? Don't scare me like that! Oh, the tip of the knife is broken off. Did they test for blood already? Whose blood is that? Because if that's Lana's blood, that explains her right hand. This is my left hand. That explains her right hand cut. You know what I mean? I'm the one who's scared. Look at this knife blade. The tip is broken off. So this was the... Wait. Because in Angel's testimony, she kept saying she thrust the tip of the knife into him. And so this... Okay. Hold up. Maybe they might be able to redeem themselves with this case. Hold up. With this part of the trial. And this dark red stain. Blood? Switchblade knife added to the court record. Found at the crime scene wrapped in the defendant's muffler. Small tag attached. So that's why she didn't have the scarf. She hid this in the scarf.
This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself. I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us about the split between the prosecutors and the police and this knife? Sure thing, not a problem, not even a little one, really.
I feel like my voice for him kind of cool. Department in disorder. Yeah, what's going on with y'all? Y'all all over the place. It's starting to sound like a setup.
This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman.
Okay, that's interesting. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. Interesting. Okay.
That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department. See? What a mess. The time of the crime? 5:15. Scary coincidence, eh? It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it.
So he's talking about the case from 2 years ago.
There was a murder at the police department? A detective? That's hush-hush information, Yuji. We haven't exactly announced it yet.
Wait a second. You said 5:15. That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
Ooh, wait! Ooh, wait! Hold up, this last half might be fire.
Order. Anyway, we at the department were all a fluster, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay? I think we understand the police department situation. Well, Mr. Wright?
2 detective kills at the same time in 2 different places. Now that makes sense, because I remember the intro scene. Remember the intro scene to this case. Somebody killed somebody, but they were in a building, not a parking lot. Right? Are y'all with me right now? Huh. Interesting. The chances of that are really slim. Scientifically speaking, of course. Unless it was a hit, they planned it out. I'd like to exercise my right to cross-examine the witness.
Right. Very well. However, keep your questions focused on the case at hand.
Okay. So I can't ask too much about the other case. Okay. He says why.
That was a bad day. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. Why? Talk to me. Something happened at the police department too, huh?
You got a good look in your eyes there. Right on, my boy. Sharp. Hungry.
So something did happen. And why wasn't I informed?
Why weren't you informed? Well, why didn't you ask?
Oh, brother.
No matter. I understand. You were busy. What with Lana's case and all?
Well, what happened? What happened at the police department that day? Okay. Detective was killed at the police department. Let's press this. On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot. Yeah, that's more than coincidence, bro. Another detective was killed at the police department.
That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Uji? I'm at a loss for words.
And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect?
Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact.
Just arrested? That was quick.
But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Righto.
I suppose I could help if you help me by giving me data on your case.
Ooh, good one. This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only.
Oh, when the victim died, he died at 5:15. How was he killed? Where the victim was found at the police station. He died 5:15 at the police station. Now, how was he killed? Well, how was the detective killed?
How was he killed? Now that's the interesting part. It was what we in the force call a stabbing with a knife.
So it's not from 2 years ago. This is the knife from the other murder. Okay. This is the ace attorney I fell in love with. Thank you. I'm here. Knife?
That's exactly the same as Detective Goodman.
That's the spirit. We're cooking now.
I'm agreeing with him.
But you know, that's not the only thing that was exactly the same.
What do you mean?
There were more similarities between the two cases than the cause of death.
Like? It seems like I'm going to have to press this a bit harder. Okay. Yeah. Not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. Okay, let's press this. 5:15. But that's when Detective Goodman was killed in the prosecutor's office.
What? Funny, isn't it? A murder at the prosecutor's place and a murder at our place at the very same time. What are the chances?
Right. It's not a coincidence. There had to be a plan. This is just my gut feeling, but I say there's a 0.001% chance of that happening. And you know she's good at math. Chief Gant, please tell us more about the incident. Not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. How can you say there's no connection?
How? Because I'm the chief of police. I can't just say anything I please, Righto. You understand?
Try to understand, Righto. You can't call me that. You're a punk.
Well, if you can prove there's a connection, more power to you. Maybe there is something that ties the two murders together.
Whatever it is, I better find it and get to the bottom of this. 2 detectives were killed at 5:15. One at the prosecutor's office, and one at the police department. That can't be a coincidence. And that knife! What was it doing there? Right, so there was the knife, Edgeworth's knife in his chest, and then the murder, and then the knife from the police department. But if it happened at the same time, how was it in the scarf and the muffler? Hold up. I'd better check this knife out. Interesting. Huh. I checked that. Huh. What happens if I press this? I don't want to present nothing yet and then die a bunch of times like last video.
Excuse me, special?
Or to come by this particular knife anywhere else.
Might that special thing be this little tag?
Oh, sorry, Righto, but I can't say that now. Not that.
We've established that the knife in Goodman's chest was this knife. Now, why was there another knife at the scene of the crime?
Right.
That's quite a mystery. And like a mystery, it's wrapped in something. A muffler.
Huh. Between this knife and Goodman. Okay. Between this knife and Goodman. Oh, okay. This is gonna be difficult, bro. This case is gonna throw me for a doozy, big bro. Okay. Wait, hold up. SL92. Oh my gosh, y'all. Flip your screen. Flip your screen.
Flip your screen.
Flip your screen. Wait a second. Oh my gosh. This trial is definitely the most difficult one, and I'm here. I'm here.
At last, an honest-to-goodness objection.
I'm in the same boat with you. It took me a while. This knife. This has to have something to do with Detective Goodman.
What do you mean? An honest-to-goodness, what do you mean from Uji? This is great.
Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL92.
And this is important. Why?
Over here, we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim. I gotta make sure, I gotta pay more attention to this evidence so I could get back on timing like I was. It's only cause after this, right, after we finish this trial, it's gonna be smooth sailing. It's only cause from the investigation to the trial, I took a 2-month break. That's the only reason, like, you know, I'm a little slow. That's crazy.
What's this? 6 minus 7s, 12, 2.
So we gotta figure out what the 21 mean. Your Honor, it's upside down.
Upside.
The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But turn it around and what do you get? 221 SL9. Wait a minute, hold up. We're in February 23rd right now. February 21st, SL9. Oh! February 21st, SL9. This was planned. It was planned. Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down.
SL9. That's the same thing that is written on the knife's tag.
Okay, y'all got me back like I never left. I'm sorry for dissing y'all. But the last half of the first half of the trial was dragged out. I don't care. I'm sorry.
Order, order. Well, Chief? Oh, well.
Talk more about the case.
I guess the cat's out of the bag. You win, Righto.
So I am Righto, and then Edgeworth is Worthy. I win? What game is this guy playing? This man's off his rocker. I'm like...
This knife was evidence in the case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room.
Okay. This knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room. Tell me more. So this knife was stolen?
Yes, but on the day of the murder.
It was evidence, you say. Was it in fact a murder weapon?
Nice, nice, nice. Good show, Little Worthy. It was a murder weapon as it happens. It was evidence from a case long since solved.
Oh no, so this is the murder weapon from 2 years ago. So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder. Did Lana steal this? And it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car. Hard to think there isn't a connection there. Huh. Cause what I'm thinking right now, could this knife from 2 years ago, from a case long since solved, let me not say 2 years ago, be the knife? No, cause Lana got her hand stabbed recently, because even her sister was surprised at the fact, if I remember correctly. I still haven't watched it back. Cause I was gonna say, could it be Lana? Like, is that Lana's hand that got stabbed and is her blood on that other knife? But this shows it was planned because it was on the note. It says February 21st, SL9. That's code. So it's 2 people, right? I'm thinking too much. Let me chill. Let me focus on the task at hand first. Hold on. The detective was cut the police department. Okay. Let's see what happens if I say something else. Let's see what happens if I say something else. Because I asked how he was killed. That's what got us the info on the knife, right? So let's see if we ask him something else, if he could tell us. I suppose I could help if you help me by... Yep. Okay. Let's ask where the victim was found, because we know when he died. So I thought it just said police station, but let's see. So tell me, where was the victim found?
Well, I can't speak on where the corpse was found, but I can say that the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department.
The evidence... If the crime took place in the evidence room, wait, but then how was he killed at the same time as Goodman? Because I was gonna say he was killed in the evidence room. Well, no, we're assuming two people are working together. One person went to steal the knife, and then somebody caught them. So we know, but then how he stabbed him with the used knife, or if they got it back? This case is gonna be an interesting one. The evidence room. Wait a second. I have heard of that. The evidence room? Didn't he mention that in his testimony just now?
This knife was evidence in a case. It was stolen from the department's evidence room.
Yeah. There's the connection between the two cases. You seem happy, Mr. Wright. Happy? Happy? We just got handed our ticket to go to town on this case. With the link between the two cases established, we finally have some leverage. Now we can get Gant to testify about the details. Okay. So, present. And then we what? Evidence. So do we just present this? Okay, so let's just press this. Let's press this instead of presenting. Oh, so I was really supposed to press it. Wow. Okay, I guess. It was 50-50. Chief. The defensive position is simply this. The connection between these two cases has already been proven.
You don't say. Well, out with it, Wright. What's your connection?
Yes.
Out with it, Mr. Wright.
The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room.
Not to mention the victim had on him the case number on the knife's evidence tag.
Right. And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in that very same evidence room. There's a connection.
Indeed.
Okay.
There do seem to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence.
Oh. I hate these awkward pauses he does. Like, talk, bro.
You two make a good pair. It took my men 2 days to find out what you deduced right here.
Yeah, I'm the world's greatest detective, bro. I may not have been showing it these past 2 episodes, but you know, I can't just drop cases and come back 2 months later. That's kind of my bad.
Chief, I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department.
See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet and all.
Can we get the information unofficially? Think about it.
Sure, why not? It's unofficial after all.
Okay. What? Really? Who would have guessed? Right, okay. I'll cooperate, but but I can't reveal the name of the victim at the department. Okay. If you're going to tell us a little, why not tell us everything?
Oh, well, case information is sticky stuff. You have to do everything properly.
Oh, well, I guess I might as well try to get what I can out of him. Okay. Division. If we get the ID number. Or is that too specific? We're gonna go back and ask all these questions. Let's ask gender. Okay. How about the gender of the victim?
You want to know that? Okay, a hint. Let's see. First hint, the gender that's not female.
Okay, it was a guy. He was a guy.
What did I tell you? The boy's sharp. Stop goofing around, Mr. Wright. This is serious business.
Sorry, Your Honor. Hey, tell that to the chief of police, right? One at the police department. That can't be a coincidence. Yep, we know. We know, bro. I was just asking the question. I have to go through all of it again, really? Okay. So let's press. Let's see what question. So what was it? ID number or division? ID number would be more telling because we could trace it. And we have Goodman's ID. Unless if they give us the ID and it's Goodman's ID, right? That means Lana's not the murderer. The person who stole that other knife was the murderer. But then how would they bring Goodman's body from there? Oh, let's ask the ID number. Okay, how about you tell me the victim's ID number?
Sure, why not? It's not like you'll be able to tell who it is from that.
We'll see. Of course not. You won't tell me their name after all.
We keep a tight lid on ID number, so don't go getting your hopes up. The number is...
It's Goodman's. 5842189. 5842189. What did I tell y'all? That's Bruce Goodman. Hold on, let me look at the ID. Yeah, this is Bruce Goodman right here. Bruce Goodman, you see the name right there? Wow. It was stupid to ask the gender now that I think about it.
Well, that's quite long.
Pause.
And we have to remember these. It drives me nuts.
8,
2. I can't do it.
Yeah, we know you can. You probably didn't even remember to take your meds this morning. You didn't even get the first number right. Right.
Well, Mr. Wright, does this tell you anything?
Yes, it does. The ID number of the victim at the police department. 58. Yeah. This tells me something. Yes. Actually, it does, Your Honor. It does. I think. No, I know it does.
Meaning?
Let me provide evidence. I know. It has to be what I think it is. I know. But what does this mean? Right. Because that means Goodman was murdered. Like I was saying, Goodman was murdered in the evidence room at the police department. But then how did he end up in the trunk at the prosecutor's office? But then everybody... Well, who was at... Well, we gotta find out who was at the prosecution... Like the prosecutor's ceremony, bro. When they were doing that awards. Because they could have curated that to be a distraction. To steal the knife. Then once they got the knife, Bruce Goodman probably wasn't even supposed to die. They probably or not curated, but they used that as a distraction to go in, steal the knife. Bruce Goodman caught them. He ended up being a casualty with Edgeworth's knife. But then how would they already have Edgeworth's knife though? This case has potential. Hold up.
Well, let's hear what the defense has to say. You say the ID number of the detective who was murdered at the police department tells you something. What does it tell you?
Let me show you this, Your Honor. Let me show you. I know I got that one right. Don't even show me that health bar. Hello, I'm back. Witness.
What is it, Mr. Wright?
Right, what are you pausing for?
You're grinning like a schoolgirl on prom night.
No, how is that wrong?
And this is news?
Huh? How is that wrong?
Just come out with both guns blazing like you always do.
The police department? The prosecutor's office. Did I get it right or wrong? 2 places, 2 detectives murdered at one time. So, okay, no, it's still 2 detectives murdered. Oh, gosh. What? Actually, I happen to have a police ID number here. Okay, see, I hate when they fake me out. Like, bro, tell me if I got it right or wrong.
Oh, is it yours?
No, Your Honor. I'm a defense attorney. Remember the badge that's always on my collar? This is the ID number of our victim, Detective Goodman.
Shame on you, Righto. Personnel IDs are top secrets.
Detective Goodman's ID number is 5842189. Yeah.
And this means what exactly?
Huh?
Wait, that ID number we heard from the chief earlier.
Yes, which means that he didn't get murdered at the prosecutor's office. He got murdered in the evidence room in the police department. Come on, we know.
That started with 8 to... I've forgotten already.
You didn't even get the first number right. Again! Anyways, the number the chief of police gave us was 5842189.
Wait a second, Wright. What does this...
Yeah. Mean? That's what I want to know myself. The two ID numbers are identical. In other words, it's the same person. The detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman.
What does our witness think about that?
Ooh.
Oh, sharp as a tack, Righto. Sharp as a tack. But wait, Detective Goodman is our victim.
Exactly.
He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot.
Yet a detective, Bruce Goodman, was also killed at the police department. Okay, y'all got me back. Capcom. Y'all got me back. Y'all still dragged out the end of The Last Child, but y'all got me back.
In the evidence room at the exact same time. That's impossible. So what we're saying is the same person was killed at the same time in a completely different location?
That's why we need more investigating. We gotta investigate.
Order. Chief, what does this mean?
No. What I want to know is why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret, fine, but I'm the prosecutor in charge of the case.
Oh, wait.
Now just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered.
Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error in this case.
Wait! I said wait! Or didn't you hear me?
Damn.
The oversight. The grave error. Mr. Edgeworth, they're yours.
What? How dare?
We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekins who brought you the news.
Remember the spazzy guy who kept saying sir to him when we were in his office?
Officer Meekins.
And Edgeworth did ask if he was missing anything, right? Mr. Wright, where have we heard that name before? Wait, aha! Yeah, it was Dummy. Yep. And we don't know what happened to his hand. What he got to do with it? Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere in the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I got your report, sir. Yes. Yep.
You don't mean him. According to Meekins, you
didn't accept the report. Or to believe.
But your officer, he told me. He said that report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incidents.
Detective Bruce Goodman, murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on the top of the report.
It really is all Edgeworth's fault. There's no way out of this one.
Ugh. Why didn't your officer tell me?
Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer was capable of making the connection. Yeah, he's not the brightest. Look at his face. Sorry. He did seem challenged. Don't cancel me. Emma said it.
In any case, this is a serious error. A gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy.
But sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then
Ooh, Bro, stop with these long pauses, bro. You're making me feel uncomfortable, Gango. Come on now. Can we talk? Thank you.
No such luck this time, Worthy. Or should I say, unworthy.
What?
Now, what was the second rule of evidence law?
Well, Mr. Wright? Huh? Oh, well, it's, don't give this to me.
Rule 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial.
And how is this rule relevant? Because we didn't make the connection until just now.
Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before the trial. This report wasn't on that list. So, what does this mean? I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court.
You see, I told you I be knowing, bro. I be knowing. I be knowing. I'm back, bro. I'm back and I'm better.
The connection was just proven by Wright over here.
I appreciate you, my good sir.
Good job, Wright, my boy.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's my guy. That's my guy. That's my guy. I was just doing my job. Look at him hating.
No! No!
You hear him hating because I'm doing me? Oh, that's the end of this trial. Okay. Okay, I'm not mad at that. They make the first half of the trial long, and then the second half is not too long. It's just wrapping up. Okay, that's not bad. I actually messed with this format, Ace Attorney. My fault. I just had to adjust. So, can we still be friends? You said I bashed y'all too much? I'm so sorry. I love y'all product. I'm sorry.
I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy. What with all those rumors? You were even in a defendant's chair just this past December.
Yep, in the DL6.
I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened. If it's the last thing I do.
You'd better get results this time. Really. You have my
profound apology, sir.
Or Mr. Edgeworth. Okay.
I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of this court.
So that's why they had to drag out that first part. Okay. I see the vision. I see the vision.
I will grant one further day as the prosecution has requested. Would that be sufficient, Mr. Edgeworth?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive. Very well, court is adjourned.
Damn, don't tell me my boy Edgeworth's gonna lose his job. To be continued? Damn, we're done already? I kinda wanted to play a little longer. Alright, y'all, so that's gonna do it for today's episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, bruh. I know it was like a little, you know. We found out from very important information though. We wrapped this trial up. Next investigation is gonna be crazy, bro. You know, the thing that sucks though, I'm gonna be gone after this video. Hopefully this held up. By the time this video comes up, I should be back home. But from here to next video is gonna be 2 weeks for me. So in the next video, if I forget some stuff, you know, I'm sorry. But hopefully I was able to cover the 2 week gap that I'm not gonna be home for with videos, so y'all don't miss anything. And yeah, Ace Attorney, y'all reeled me back in. Y'all redeemed yourselves. I love this game, so I'm glad I decided to give it a chance and come back and hop back on, because yeah, now I'm feeling the love again. Yeah, maybe I just had to get dressed up in my detective fit. But if you enjoyed it and are excited to see what we discover in the next investigation, bro, make sure you leave a like, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe and turn that post notification bell so you're always in the know when I post new vids. Cause trust me, you're not gonna want to miss a single one, cause they all be fuego, fire, heat. You don't want to miss it, trust me. And if you want to be in the loop with very important things regarding the channel, follow the socials that are displayed right here. There also is link in the description below for a direct link to our social media. Follow me on, bro. Yeah. I love and appreciate y'all for all the support, and I'll see y'all in the next video, bro. Ooh-wee. Ace Attorney, y'all really got me back. I'm sorry, y'all. Capcom, you know, no bad blood. I hope so.